Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Sally. What's up, Sal?
What's up?
So, I guess we still did the Aladdin trailer.
Yep.
Now, the guy that was talking like a woman, that was Jafar.
I guess so.
Aladdin, you're gonna go in there, and you're going to get it. Super duper. I mean, that was Jafar, menacing Jafar from
I guess it is.
like I am Jafar, ha! Like that's Jafar. Hey, Aladdin, go in there. That was him. This is what they do, right? That maybe they didn't, Disney didn't watch their own, they're supposed to have looking menacing, like you're supposed to get an actor that's older for Jafar, like a wizard, nasty, not like someone that just, did a house makeover. Aladdin, go in there. Go in there, Aladdin. Because if you don't, I'll hurt you. Yeah. Right off the bat, I have a gripe. And then with Will Smith, it looks like somebody punched his nose in and inflated his ear. He looks weird.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Will Smith as Will Smith, but blue. It's not even like it's not like the genie. It's Will Smith. And it looks ridiculous. Like they just put these people in these poses and these things like they're in their own video game. It's like fake looking,
Yeah, it just doesn't look right to me. Something about it's just off. And
something stinks.
Yeah.
You would think it's fake. I just can't get my hand around it. Maybe you, the viewers, could watch the trailer and you could tell us if we're wrong, which I don't think so. It's just garbage. So what is everybody doing tonight? Everybody watching the Whisperer is Dead or something, or whatever the freak the show's called now? Like what? Like is that? I guess that happened, huh? The Whisperers with the Walking Dead.
Or the Grammys, one of the two. The Grammys are on.
Oh, that's right, the Grammys, right? Isn't it kind of like defeats the purpose that everybody wants to see the Whisperers, and then when they come, like not that many people that are cool or alive to fight them, like Rick's not there, so it's like I am Alpha, and you are on my land. It's like shut the fuck up. Stop being Texas Chainsaw Massacre and just whatever. It's like, I am Alpha. And before I'm done, I'm going to take out Michonne and everybody. No. Sound like Puppelup or something. Jeez, that was scary. I know. So, yeah, I am not impressed with the Walking Dead at the moment. And let's see, is Scott around? Where is Scott? I want to see his reaction to Aladdin. That'd be hysterical. Let's see what he thinks. What else happened today? Anything? Probably nothing, right? It's like Sunday.
Yeah, I don't think anything's really happened. I haven't really looked to see, but
I guess they leaked the toys. No duh. Like, thank you for ruining the whole Avengers movie. Okay. Like, is there a way to stop that? Like, why does this have to happen with the toys and like just it takes? I mean, do they even want to stop it? Like spoiling the movie? I guess not.
I don't know, because they just want to get it out there so they can just.
I mean, it's just. I guess they don't realize it, and it's just there. He is.
What are we talking about?
Aladdin, tell me.
Looks interesting.
Can I do a reenactment like I did, Sally?
Holy shit.
No, okay. All right, so I'm going to play the part of Jafar, right?
Okay.
Aladdin, go in there, and if you don't, I'll kill you. And it's like, okay, extreme makeover, diversity guy that doesn't look menacing at all as Jafar, and yeah, isn't Jafar supposed to have the deep voice and
Yes.
I'm
Aladdin, go in there. I shall kill you.
right, like he just like menacing and scary.
Not as though he sucked on helium.
Right, like when the parrot's more menacing than this Jafar, that's scary. Like Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh yes.
Like this guy is not like as menacing as a toothpick. Like, what's he gonna do? Prick me? Like it's just a little bit. Toothpick. That nobody got the joke. All right, whatever. But you know what? This guy's just terrible. And then Will Smith looked like he got his face punched in from playing Muhammad Ali too many times. He's like, I'm Will Smith. It's Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
pass.
I'm just hoping it's good.
I'll pass. How about that? I'm not gonna say it now. I'll pass.
Yeah.
You see Walking Dead? Not really. We don't watch that anymore, right?
Not really.
No.
I went over and grabbed a bite to eat and then came back. And...
I might do that too. It's like, oh yeah, Walking Dead's on. See, back in the day, right, Sally?
A bite to eat. I don't mean I went out and took a bite out of somebody's arm and.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, we would run home to watch Walking Dead. You order pizza, order food, we'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I want to order food for maybe Tara fighting like the Whisperer? Not really. Is Tara the leader of the Hilltop? I don't know. Okay. This is where resort. Oh, this is what I want to talk about. There was this thing. I was part of this discussion on Dark Horizons. Didn't they consider or count Alien Covenant as Alien 5?
I thought so.
I thought
Well,
they did.
I guess not.
Yeah, me too.
I guess not, because a lot of people are saying no because it's a prequel. Now, if you think about it, because they was saying Alien 6 was Alien Awakening, right?
Yeah.
Or Ridley Scott was saying that, but technically, if it's a prequel, and if the Star Wars movies have prequels, they were the original numbering, like
yeah.
So we can't consider Covenant 5. Technically.
Yeah.
It's just there as whatever.
4 point whatever.
I mean, it's just there, right? So
yeah.
I guess if James Cameron's doing it, it's not Alien 6.
Of course, Alien was, I can't remember, was the Alien all the way through it, or was it just...
Why don't we just call it Aliens 2? Maybe confuse the shit out of people. Like aliens. Just, I don't know. You know what? It's just, okay. Just as long as James Cameron fixes this crap.
Yeah, same here.
It's just garbage. And you know what? There's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, we're talking about Discovery a lot, even though I'm not watching them, but every single day there's stuff dropping about Discovery and Picard and Section 31 and the new movie and this new movie and this. Okay, here's the thing. Discovery is not part of the Prime Universe. Discovery is not part of the original timeline. It is part of a different timeline.
Universe, yep.
Now, I mean, the only way I can explain it is that Discovery is part of
the Kelvin
Enterprise 2.0 timeline, because Enterprise the past was altered because of First Contact. They encountered the Borg with Archer, and they encountered the Mirror universe before Kirk. And then
we had the Spock thing with the J.J. Abrams reboot.
And I guess the girl that was the Empress of the Mirror universe, her daughter is the one in Discovery. So technically, it's part of the Prime Universe timeline 2, I would say, because the future altered the past into a whole new timeline.
Yeah, because it kept splitting for every time. For every time somebody went back to do something, it caused another split.
Right. So the whole thing is that even though Spock went in the past, the First Contact went further.
Yeah.
So they created another loop.
To when warp drive was basically created.
Right. They created another loop to before Spock did. So in other words, that timeline would be dominant over the Kevlin timeline because it came first. And it would have wiped out the future because then that wouldn't happen. So technically, Picard is from the Prime Universe timeline too. Meaning we don't know what Picard this is, or even if he was. Supposedly, you're just going to know that he was Captain of the Enterprise, and then that's
remember,
it.
And remember in was it the final one? But the one where we had all the Enterprises popping in and out because it was during it wasn't the final one. It was the one where
all good things.
Worf kept.
That was another one. Right.
Yeah, there's another.
But all good things. They had 3 Enterprises. Remember?
Yeah.
And because of that, they altered the future where it was never going to be all good things anymore. It was going to be a completely different timeline because Data kind of died in Nemesis, so that timeline wouldn't come to be. Technically. I know we're getting really technical with the timeline, mumbo jumbo nerd. We're nerding this shit out of people right now. But technically, my definition of Discovery is the Prime Universe timeline 2, established by Archer, established by First Contact. That is that, and whatever happened is completely different, and even. Like I was telling you guys before in another cast, technically the Enterprise could just blow up and you could have no Kirk and Spock. Yeah. This is a different timeline. So, and you know what? That's the whole thing is that our timeline's intact somewhere, I guess. Just can't access it. I don't know what's happening. So, and the movie timeline, the thing is that Quentin Tarantino's movie might be in a completely different timeline too, besides these. Nobody wants to commit to what timeline it is because they don't want to say, "Oh, mine's fake." Yeah, because they want to be like, "Mine's real." But the fans branded it.
Everybody else start going ape waga about how no, it's this is this time. No, this is this time. You're destroying my timeline.
Right. Which, if you want to be really technical, technically Deep Space Nine went even further.
Yeah.
In the past to Roswell. And, let's just not talk about that. All right.
Oh, speaking of which, they also went back to the Tribble thing, so they could have. They too could have.
They went back further to that writer from the. All right, we're confusing the shit out of people. That's it. That's it. All right. So, Discovery. I'm just like, I'm hearing. Look, I didn't see it, but I just can't get on board. You know what the problem is? I have. Isn't the person that's doing Discovery the person that ruined Spider-Man with Amazing Spider-Man movies 1 and 2? Isn't it the same a-holes?
I've got to go look.
Orchie and Kurtz isn't the same. I don't look. Don't take offense that I'm calling them a-holes. It's just I am very protective of my stuff with Spider-Man, and I don't like this new age. Oh, why should he say with great power comes great responsibility? Let's just make him a difference. Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
So, I feel that these people just don't get it. And they're ruining franchises. And I really don't want them to continue doing Star Trek at all, really. But I have no choice. Guess people are entitled to their take. I just won't count.
Alex Kurtzman and Brian Fuller. Creators.
No, but the other one's Orchie. Who's Orchie? Not creators. Who's doing it now?
Yeah, they're just saying creators. Them. They're not saying.
Not that it's the ones that are doing the show. Forget about the people that dropped out. Like Alex Kurtzman?
Kurtzman. Yeah, right now they're saying Alex Kurtzman and Brian Fuller.
No, Brian Fuller dropped out.
Okay.
And he never. Okay. And Roberto Orci. Roberto Orci, isn't he Discovery? Let's see. Let me see. Okay, Orchie and Kurtzman did the crappy. They wrote the shitty Into Darkness. That right there just tells you.
No, it's not Khan. No, we swear to God it's not Khan. And then everybody's going, it's Khan. It's Khan.
Yeah, they're both okay. They both did Discovery too. So this is why I have a problem with Discovery, because Into Darkness is the worst Star Trek movie in history. It's even worse than Star Trek V, in my opinion. It's
that's saying a lot.
Where it's so bad that people count Galaxy Quest as a Star Trek movie because exactly. So I don't want to see crap from them from Star Trek. I mean, I'll watch it.
The second season does get better.
Well, we'll see. I'll be the judge of that when I see it. That's for sure. Because I don't really. I don't like what they did with Amazing Spider-Man. They kind of like screwed that up royally. All right, so I guess Power Rangers is going to be rebooted, right?
Yep.
Hasbro and Paramount are going to reboot Power Rangers. We're going to see movies. We're going to see all kinds of stuff. Whoop-de-doo. All right.
Yeah, because this last movie was going to be the start of a new thing. Of course, that didn't go over as well as they hoped, so let's reboot it.
All right. One thing I am looking forward to, but again, it could be a dud, is the Creep Show TV series with Greg Nicotero. Because he's from Walking Dead. See, the thing I think of is that
they should have had the guy who played Rick come in and be in that since
I have a feeling all these people are kind of silently jumping ship because they know the Walking Dead's going to end, so they're all being attached to other stuff. If you get my drift, because how could he do Walking Dead every single day and do Creep Show? But we'll see.
Unless he's doing Creep Show during the hiatus.
It looks like there's 7 episodes. Now, what is this Creep Show? The Creep Show is going to premiere on Shudder, the horror channel. It's going to be a 6-episode season. It's going to at the late 2019. All right. I definitely want to see that. I think that would do well. It's funny though that they're doing that because Tales of Crypt got canned. Right? From M. Night Shyamalan. They didn't. Yeah, and now all of a sudden Creep Show's out of the. Yeah, okay. Wouldn't be surprised at all because of that. Into the Badlands, I guess, is going to end. Not that I've ever seen an Into the Badlands, really.
Too. I didn't. I was over at Wally World getting some stuff, and that movie. I can't even remember the movie now. It was a DVD. It was the Blu-ray of the women who go out and steal and rob.
Oh, okay. Whatever movie that is, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You notice it's forgettable because I thought, man, I was still thinking that damn movie was coming into. It was still about to come out.
That's bad. Is it called Widows or is that something else? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Agent Coulson's coming back to S.H.I.E.L.D., I guess. Eventually. I don't even know what's going on with that show. Billy knows stuff. Because Billy is
because I haven't seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. since maybe the second
episode
during the second season, maybe during the second season or mid-third.
First season I stopped kind of believe.
It was like above and beyond that series. It was okay. I just watched it to see how it went, but
yeah. Okay, so let me see the box office before we get out of here. I just want to see what happens. Lego Movie 2, number 1. 52 million. Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Pretty cool. Number 2, What Men Want. Okay. 19 million. 1 million away from making his budget or tying his budget. Cold Pursuit. Liam Neeson. 10 million, man. All right.
We were going to see that tonight, but it started snowing, so we never did.
Did it start snowing? Oh, it's supposed to start snowing here too.
Not here.
Was number 4? Really?
Nope. It's supposed to get up in the 50s 40s and 50s this week.
Really?
Yes.
We're going to get that in a couple of days too, but we're still getting a snow. Well, I don't know what we're getting tonight. I don't know what the weather is.
Well, of course, this is Oklahoma. You can have, it's pretty much the whole deal where you need a coat during the mornings and shorts by the afternoon.
We got to research that because remember we were trying to figure out how long for me to go there? How long is it really? Like 4 hours? We don't do it now. We'll do it up there. Probably.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to remember. I don't know. It would be nice to visit everybody else, right? Once in a while. All right. Again, I want to thank everybody at the book signing yesterday. Hallmark, Gold Crown, wonderful company, retail stores, wonderful channels, movies they make, and stuff like that. It would be nice if,
Lord, I can't remember the last Hallmark movie I've seen.
It would be nice if I can get them to make a movie of my stuff. But anyway, we don't know. We never know.
God,
we never know. Could be. So
based on a story done by blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah. You him? Yeah. But it's they gave me a chance. 2 book signings in 2 months. Amazing. I am touched, and I even got to sneak a book in there, which not that I sneaked in, and I had it with me, and I asked them, could I put that? And they said, yeah. I'm like, oh wow, okay. And this is the funny thing. I put Paradise is Life on the desk. My thing. Wasn't even on there for 1 minute. And someone bought it immediately.
Damn.
I was like, what the hell was wrong with me? Why didn't I ask her from the very beginning? And, it was ridiculous. Like that. Like a Thanos snap. Oh, what's this? Cover. Beautiful cup. They loved it. They looked the loons. Okay. Sign it. Yes. Wow. So, you know what? Next signing, Paradise is Life signing. That's what we're going to do. That's right. We're going to have that poster up. Because we had a different poster up. This time was Promise Dream, believe it or not. It sold before the signing. I gave it to them and they were selling. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's a success. That's great. And I don't want to give them, you don't want to give them tons of copies. So you give them a few. Like when I did the first book signing, I had 10 books. All right. And there was 1 left. And then that one, and then I would give them restock. They sold out. So technically I sold through, the stuff from the first signing, gave them a batch of different things. But, Promise Dream, you had 5 copies, and they were selling. And I'm like, okay, this is great, because now when I restock with them, I can give them a little more, So now technically they have 3 books of mine, which is amazing. So 20 hours and 10 minutes?
From where you're at.
20 hours.
Yeah.
Wow, to get to you.
From New York to here, so.
I didn't think it was, wow. That's from plane? By plane?
Oh, I didn't look to see how.
Oh, what is that, driving?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, hell. No. Wow.
No, I wasn't trying to deter you. I wasn't even thinking about driving.
I was like, oh, I'll never see you ever, buddy. It's 20 hours. That's the longest commute ever. No. God. If I guess the books do well and I just decide to take a trip with the private jet, maybe.
Yeah.
Flight. It's funny.
Yeah, oops.
20 hours. Jesus Christ. I love you, but I don't love you that much. 20 hours. Oh, my God. I couldn't even hold myself from going to the bathroom now. Jesus, 20 hours. God. What did I do? That's crazy. I'm trying to think. Well, the longest I ever traveled was driving back from Florida. So 3 days. That was crazy. Wow. 20 hours. Okay. Gotta research that more. That's for sure.
Okay. It's going to be, in this case, it's going to be 4 hours and 20 minutes.
Well, that.
With one stopover.
That is better.
That's a little better, yeah.
A lot better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we miss.
You know the thing is, like, it's no matter what we do, because a lot of times isn't just about us meeting. Because, you know, if people going on vacation, right, you know, you can't coincide because it's like I work too. So it's like I would love to just say, screw it, I'm gonna meet my people. Yeah, and then I can't pay my electric bill. So so I tried to do it convenient to me coming home, you know? Like the time I met, you know, all the people. That's what I'm saying. So it's just, you know, it lucked out that I met 2 people. But it's just, I think Hayden's coming next, which I think he's coming in the summer, which I wish I maybe if it falls on where I'm off, yeah, that'll be cool. We'll go, you know, go somewhere like check Central Park out, see the sights, and, you know. You know what? I have to get myself rich. So that way I could, like, just pick you guys up. Or you guys work with me and whatever. Be an entourage, right?
In North Carolina, if I was still living in North Carolina, that would just be an hour flight.
Right? Like I pay like Scott $50,000 a year and just hangs out. That's it. Right, Sally?
Yeah.
We'll go places. 50,000 Sally, 50,000 whatever. Let's just Then we could have our own, like, you know, studio and do our own, like, you know, Rehoobin's cast, and, you know, it'll be cool. Actual microphone instead of I don't even know where the microphone is. Is it on the computer? I guess so. This is just headphone.
I'm using the microphone.
I'm kind of embarrassed I don't have a microphone. I'm kind of embarrassed after years I don't have a microphone, you know? So I'm yelling really loud so you can hear me. I gotta get up with the times, I guess. But so we were talking off air, Scott, about planning these casts on the secondary channel. We're still working it out.
I figure, because I know that's what you were doing the last time.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. But more than likely, I will be off. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do podcasts the next 2 days because, like I said, tomorrow I'm off. But I'm actually working with my magazine tomorrow, writing stuff. So I need to be focused 100% on that, not. You know, you can't, like, if you're trying to write something and then you get a beat like this, you just lost it. You lost your train of thought. And I love that, though. I love that people beat me all out. You know, I like it that way, but when I have to do things, I have to turn it off. Like, I have to just, you know, if I'm writing a piece about a business, it's got to be, my mindset's got to be in there, and I can be like, you know, like if I was going to
work. If I'm working on something, I don't like being pulled away. Right. I mean, I can understand at the time I had to deal with customers and all that, but it's like, come on, I want to get this done. I want to at least get one thing done before I leave tonight. And
I need to get articles in there because I feel with different things, like the one thing is I don't want any of the jobs to interfere with the other. You know, right now they wouldn't be. So I want to really try to get. I'm here one day, I'm here another day, and, you know, from the writing to the magazine, I could be home. And I don't have to be anywhere, you know, because you submit stuff in, you're on the phone call, conference call, that's good, or, you know, even if you go meet somebody, blah, 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 in the can, it's done. Retail job, the hours are not there, that's going to end soon. And then we got the other ones, which is, you know, the other few, which
this was a funny thing. I was coming back through the mall.
Yeah.
And I was stopped off because I posted the picture of this little ice cream thing. I got it at the mall, and I had stopped to take the photo of it. And this woman asked me, "Sears?" I said, "It was over there. No more. Even upstairs, no more. Just I parked near the Sears entrance." I said, "Well, there's one there." So I guess she was talking about, I wasn't sure if she was talking about the upstairs entrance or downstairs entrance, but I pointed her to the one that was at least downstairs. So
it's funny we can talk about it now, but by me, there is a Sears still. Brand new entrance made. I mean, it's been there forever. They lost the floor, though. They did lose the floor. They kind of condensed everything, which I was against at first because I'm like, claustrophobia, because I'm used to you can just walk down this big corridor. But if you think about it, that's a big friggin' waste of space where you could just fit a whole, and then they kind of condensed it. So I'm like, all right, that might be cool, But they did away with a lot of stuff that I know a lot of the clothes went to JCPenney and other things. And I'm like, oh, they picked up that line, okay, and different things. And then they lost some departments too.
We lost our electronics department a few years ago. I think that's when that store really, I'll be quite honest, that's when I think that store really started getting iffy with customers because every time, even years afterwards, we had people come and say, "Oh, where's your electronics department?" We don't have it anymore. It's all online.
It's funny. I could talk about it now too.
I kept on our little Facebook Ask type thing. I said, just for the holidays. Just for the holidays.
Yeah.
Bring back the electronics department. But they never did.
One of these days, I might do a book or something about all the jobs I've had. And it's funny because, you don't want anybody on the internet to know where you're working because then you get trolled out. But I can say now that I worked at one point in time for Sears and Kmart. And the funny thing is, when I was going for the training, they were so concerned with you selling those barbecues, right? This is at the time, and they're like, model, and it was ridiculous because I'm like, I'm looking at this stuff, and it's like car models. Like they made it like they were effing serious. They were like so serious with their barbecues. Like this is the Lexus of barbecues. This is the BMW. There's like numbers and shit. Like they're doing commercials, like showing this shit off like it's a damn car. And then I pass all this stuff. So let's get something going down to the floor. And they want you to just sell it, right? Well, see, the funny thing is, I don't have any fucking barbecues. So, I gotta sell shit that I know nothing about. So, that could be a movie in itself.
Yeah.
So, hey, look, so at the time,
you had to lie through your teeth.
No, I don't know. I don't lie. See, that's the thing. I don't lie.
I know.
I'm funny, So I would be like, oh, man, this is great because, look how much weight I get. No, it's like, hey, hold on, hot dogs. No, but I'm like, oh, it looks shiny.
It looks shiny.
The chrome thing instead of like a difference between Indiana Jones with the copper cup and the fucking gold. That's nice. The knobs are a nice color. Or, I don't know shit about it. Oh, that's nice that the tongs are gold. Okay, and oh, it's electric. No, it's like so there's all different things. But I was like, please get me out of this department. I fucking can't stand barbecues. Okay, get me the F out of there. And then when I worked at Kmart, so the weird thing is I was trying to get a management position, and there wasn't any available. So I just took shit. When you just take jobs just to make money. I don't really had no desire to, work there or Kmart. So I work at a Kmart. It's like I'm working at Caldor. I'm like unloading trucks with the and I got to tell you, because I haven't done that. I worked at Caldor back in the 90s, right? So I just got so depressed when I started working at Kmart. So I was like,
well, you got to understand, it is Kmart. So
no, but because I worked overnights, and at overnights you're like, you don't see any people, so
it's those. Oh God.
Right. So the thing is that there was a stipulation, I guess, and Sears brought me in. They're like, listen, you're not allowed to work at both. I'm like, but what's the difference?
That little
right.
That little
you're not allowed to work at Sears and Kmart at the same time.
Oh,
so I was like, that doesn't make sense because I work with you.
Conflict of interest.
No, but it's the same company. But I was like, I work at night and then I work overnight.
Still,
They're like, no.
Kind of stupid.
So they said, you got to quit one. And I'm like, I need the money. I don't want to quit. So I'm like, all right, I'll quit Kmart. Right? Because I couldn't stand that. Whatever. So I'm okay. So I go into Sears. And like, what are you doing? I'm like, coming to work. They're like, oh, you quit here. I'm like, no, I quit Kmart. They're like, no, we thought you wanted to quit here. So I'm like, no, I don't have any job. What the? So they had to put me back and hire me back with Sears. But then I got a thing to come work as a store manager somewhere else, and I left that after a little while. But I really wasn't there that long, Kmart and Sears. But I didn't like it.
I know we had a lot of people working over at my Sears. It says, "Oh, you're a cashier here, but if you're a cashier over there, over at such and such, like Gordman's or whatever Kohl's, that's a conflict of interest." But
see, the problem was that I guess people that started working there started getting so bitter, the workers, because they kept doing away with customer service that it was really skeleton crews kind of. So if somebody from the paint department, a customer wanted help, the guy's like, and I'm like, oh, she needs help, whatever. And he's like, all right, well, I'll get to her in an hour and a half. And I'm like, what do you mean? No, I'm busy. But like, she's right there. Like, who else you helping? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, are you kidding? Like, what do you think this is? Like, you should treat it like it's your company.
Yeah.
Because you're going to lose the sale. But they didn't give a shit because maybe they were mistreated. And I think that, a lot of these companies just treat their workers so badly. I'm not saying Sears does, but
to go when I was working there.
But you want to work at a company that they they're energetic, they make you happy to work there. The company I work at now, I like working there. It's fun. The workers are fun, and I like, what I'm doing there. But that's going to end soon because that company's going out of business. I'm not going to mention what they are until after, but I was the intent with that was it was an extra job, and originally I was going to work there and just save up for my book and go out. But I started like, when you like something,
Mm-hmm.
and I stuck around. Like I became part of the furniture, I guess. I don't know. So.
Oh, yeah, I know, because everybody kept joking.
Right.
If this store closes, we're going to sell Scott as part of the fixtures.
But now, see, the thing is now I think ahead because I'm like, all right, so you know what? This is ending. I'm going to work more at the other job. So I want to do more articles and more this. And it's nice. I feel like Peter Parker. I feel like, it was weird. I'm taking pictures, doing this, and I'm like writing stuff too. So it was like, okay, But
when I was first doing the old walkabouts, while working there, we used to promote. I mean, we used to push the whole Heroes at Home thing at the counter. Right. And to the manager says, because I would say in the thing, it says, all I said was, if you're ever in Sears or on the site, please make a donation to yada, 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 or even the store. I had two managers. You really need to stop saying that. I was just, why? Mm. And I even asked the manager, and he says, are you saying anything contradictory? Just no, I'm just telling them to do that. Just then you don't have. Then he was basically saying, then you don't have to worry about it. That's right. Because I wasn't going to stop in the first place, but still.
Yeah. I keep saying, like, I'm done with retail, but we'll see. Who knows what the hell I'm going to do? Because KB Toys came back and be there in 5 seconds, probably. I love KB Toys. So.
Somebody posted on Facebook and says, look, all the toy stores that were in the U.S. are now up here in Canada. And he was showing Toys R Us and KB Toys. And and I posted another thing. Is Sears there too?
Well, it is. It's because the laws are different. So they're allowed to somehow stay alive without anybody knowing.
Yep.
Another friggin' country or whatever. So schemers. But listen, that thing went through. So technically Sears is coming back, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't mean shit for you, obviously, because, it would be nice for them to hire you back. They won't do that. Unless you have to bug the shit out of them. Hopefully you can go back.
Oh, trust me. I can be at times.
I hope you can go back, yeah. But anyway, I mean, I know mine. You said mine. They can't close. I don't know. Mine's not closed. Mine's been there for the 70s, I think, since. Damn. Whatever the hell it was. Mine's been there for what? Was 70s or 80s? Long friggin' time. Mine's been there. So, what else am I talking about?
You want to say something, Sally?
Yes, Sally.
I mean, you're talking about Sears. I heard ours was closing, but I don't know. I mean, it's still open right now, but I think it's gonna close.
Sally, you
But
know what I saw in Hallmark?
what?
Rainbow Bright is coming back. It's back.
It is
Yeah, it's back. Is
awesome.
this the third regeneration or fourth regeneration of Rainbow Bright? Maybe?
Something like that.
Right?
Hopefully,
Well,
they don't ruin her like Shira.
Shira, yeah. And Gem is truly outrageous.
Jim.
Truly outrageous. So what stores do you like to go to? Shopping. This is a weird question I think I've never asked you ever on any damn cast.
Well, right now, I just haven't had the money to do a whole lot of shopping, but
Not that you have to do shopping, like window shopping.
I'll go to the bookstore occasionally and look around a lot.
Where you have
Maybe
like Barnes and Nobles there and stuff?
I have a Books a Million. We don't have a Barnes and Noble.
Books a Million. We don't have those.
I think Dad's got one of those.
Yeah? I don't think I'm in there, right? Probably not. One day maybe we'll check.
But I'm hoping we'll get one. Eventually, Barnes and Noble eventually. But
do you have A&Ws there?
A&Ws?
Yeah.
What?
Like a hot dog thing, no?
We used to, but I think it closed.
Do you have Wendy's or Roy Rogers or
Wendy's?
Wendy's. We got one left, I think. One or two left.
We just got a Starbucks like a few months ago.
You have Starbucks now?
We have Starbucks.
Download the app.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Love Starbucks. You have Dunkin' Donuts, of course.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
How about Chick-fil-A?
Oh yeah.
I love that.
I love Chick-fil-A. Oh my
Dude,
God.
I love that. I should wear that chicken hat I was wearing that people put it on the other side.
One in the mall. I got one in the mall, literally right across the street.
Right.
But they're closed today, so I wasn't able to go.
All right, guys. It's been fun. See you later. Take care. Bye for now.